Hi YouTube, it's Goddess Lily and welcome back to my channel. Well, I decided that I wanted to curly perm my wavy wig. This is my long 20-inch wig that I had completed earlier in the year and showed it to you on YouTube. Well, since then I've cut a lot of length off. It's about shoulder length now, and I decided that I don't like the wavy hair because it's too hard to work with and I want it super curly. So I have already rolled it up, and I just decided that, you know what, I want to show you the steps of curly perming just in case you decide that you want to curly perm. Now, I have did this before for a friend, and I do know for a fact that the smaller the rods, the better the results. And even though you do use really small rods, in about 8 months, you're probably going to have to buy another perm kit and perm it again. These are the other two size rods that I have, and as you can see, these are a lot smaller. They're about a hair inch smaller, so I used all the smaller size rods. And the rods are only like $3 a pack, so when I buy a certain size, I try to buy like 4 or 5 packs of each. So I think this is probably 4 packs, and I might have 4 packs of this and 4 packs of this. So anyway, I'm using all of the small rods because I want the curls to try to last at least all through the summer. So the curly perm kit that I'm going to be using is called Quantum, and it's extra body, and it is for normal or tinted hair, and or up to 20 volume hair. I don't know what that means. But this kit was $5.99, and you can get it at any beauty supply store. So inside the kit you have your neutralizer, your activator, and your waving lotion, and they also give you a bag to cover the rods once you apply the solution. The directions are actually written on the box, so you have to very carefully take your box apart and then you will see the directions inside. Now, since I did this before, I know how to do it. Basically, you take your activator, you mix it in your waving lotion, and you take your wig or your hair all rolled up, and you saturate all the curls with it, and you cover it with a bag and you let it sit. It's going to tell you to let it sit for up to 30 to 45 minutes, but I let mine sit overnight. So I'm going to do that part on camera. So let's get started. Okay, I have my activator and my waving lotion all mixed, and I'm ready to start saturating. But before I do that, because it's been sitting for a little while, I want to just spray it and make sure that it just says mist it. So I'm just going to mist it. And while you're rolling it, you're going to need a water bottle because you're going to have to, oh, it's coming off. You're going to have to keep wetting it. Okay, I'm through misting it. So once again, I'm going to start with the front, and I'm just going to make sure that I do every roller first. Individually, and then I'll go back. Okay, so I pretty much saturated every roller, and now I'm just going to go back. So we'll check back after 24 hours. I forgot, I want to show you how I'm going to cover it. I'm going to use 2 bags, one in the front, and one over the back. Okay, so all the rods are nice and covered. And now we'll just put it up and let it sit till in the morning, and we'll come back and see how it all worked out. Okay, here's my wig. It's been sitting outside all night. That solution smells horrible and it smells up your whole house, so I had to move her outside. Okay, so now I'm going to take her in and I'm going to rinse for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to apply the neutralizer and let that sit for another 20 minutes, and then I'm going to rinse that out, and I'm going to come back and we'll take the rollers out. I want to mention that I did go ahead and I saturated it with 1 coat of the neutralizer, and then it says let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes, and then remove all the rollers, and then finish using the entire bottle saturating the hair. So that's what I will do after I remove all the rollers. So I'm ready to take the rollers out. I did take one out just to see what it looked like, but I'm going to do all the rest on camera, and the video will be sped up so it'll go really fast. Okay, here it is. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and saturate it with the remaining neutralizer. So it smells really bad. It still smells like the activator, that chemical. So I actually am going to, it didn't say to wash and condition it again, but I'm going to wash and condition it again. It shouldn't bother the curls. But I will come back and show you what it looks like with me wearing it. Hey everyone, I wanted to show you what it looked like after I washed and conditioned it. So I only washed it one time, then I conditioned it. I tried to towel dry all the water out, and then I saturated it with this Carefree Curl Gold Instant Activator. It's for natural or curly hair, and it was only like, I think, $4.99. I never use expensive products on my wig. So honestly, I think the curls are a little more defined once I washed and conditioned it. So I want it to thoroughly dry before I put it on, so I'm going to let it sit out here in the sun and dry. So I hope that it's coming in really good, that you can see it. So I think these curls may last a whole year before I have to do it again.